Hey guys, I have to share something that happened on my walks today. So, um, I walk pretty much the same route every single day. I don't veer from it very often, but I pretty much know my neighbor's neighborhood, the areas that I'm walking. I pretty much know where dogs are and things like that. And on a couple of occasions, I've had dogs that have come out at me, and they've kind of scared me a little bit, but I've never like really been like really frightened until today. But probably about 6 months ago, when I was out walking, I had a couple of small dogs come at me, and they kind of made me a little frightened, but at the same time I felt like I could probably take them if I had to. You know what I mean? But anyway, one of the things that Dan kind of told me to do, hey, get you a stick or something, always carry something with you. So what I did is I actually found a baton, and this baton I actually pulled out of my mom's house, and this was a baton I had when I was 5. I decided that I wanted to be a baton twirler, and because my best friend was doing it, and so I had this baton. Well, my mom kept it all these years, so I carried this baton. It's kind of funny, but this is my baton when I was 5. So this goes with me on my walks every single day. So anyway, today I had my lucky baton with me, and as I was going in one of the cul-de-sac areas, I just kind of made that turn in the cul-de-sac when I heard this low roaring bark, and I heard a dog running, and I knew instantly it was coming at me. So I immediately turned. I had my baton ready in my hand. I'm ready to go at a fight with the dog, right? And this dog was one of those pit bulls. Like, it has, the big head, the big body. It's like all muscle. And I'm thinking, ooh, this is going to hurt, because I knew this dog was going to come at me, and it did. And it just kept kind of coming in and like barking, like, rawr, and coming out. It was just doing this whole back and forth. Well, my adrenaline's running at this point, and I'm yelling at it. I'm saying, you go home, and I'm just yelling and screaming and at the top of my voice. And I'm also yelling, help, trying to get any one of the neighbors to come out. Like, I'm on a cul-de-sac. Surely somebody is home hearing my scream. And I'm literally, guys, I'm not lying, at the top of my lungs yelling, help. And I'm then also in the same voice turning around to the dog saying, go home, leave me, go home. And I'm thinking, I don't know what else to do. And so suddenly I just said, in the name of Jesus, you will go home. Guys, this dog literally stopped barking. He took a look to the right, and then he turned his neck and started walking off to the right, got on the sidewalk, and was hitting the grass. Like, it's almost slow motion in my mind, but it wasn't. Like, literally, the dog was looking at me, barking. And I said, in the name of Jesus, you will go home now. And that dog turns its eyes and head this way, and then it just kept moving and then walked on. And I stood there for a minute like, whew, did anybody just see that? Like, he just stopped barking. That dog didn't make another sound. And as soon as his feet hit the grass of that house, this woman comes out of her door, and she's like, is everything okay? And I said, that dog, he was coming at me. And she's like, oh, I am so sorry. It's the neighbor's dog. And so she came out. She apparently knew the dog and started walking it home. And I just keep walking at this point, because I'm like, what just happened? Like, this could have been really bad. This should have been really bad. Like, this dog was on attack mode. Like, there was no wiggle to his bottom. A lot of times you can see like a small little wiggle. There was none. This dog was on full attack mode. And guys, this should have turned out really bad. But God, I know some of you are going to be going like, yeah, right. It happened. It happened. I promise you it happened. In the name of Jesus, he stopped and he walked away and he left. And, a couple of things I was thinking about is that, we always have two responses when we're afraid. We either like stand and fight or we run in flight. And good to know that I'm a stand and fighter, because if I would have ran, that dog would have chased me down and the story probably would have ended a little bit different. But instead I stood my ground and I barked back. I yelled back at him, and then I called on the name of Jesus, and it stopped and he left. He went home. He was taken home. There's such a spiritual picture right here is, when we have those attacks that are coming at us, and if we just stand and fight instead of run and hide or take a flight and allow the enemy to just keep chasing us and just barking at us and trying to pull us down, we won't win that way. But when we stand and fight and we don't let the enemy take any ground, and then we call upon his name, he's there and he answers, he responds, just like this instance today with this dog. Like, guys, I can't even tell you. I'm still just blown away. Part of me has still a little the nerves of the dog, what that dog could have done, because if I really sit and think about it, what that dog could have done. But no matter what, God had my back. Guys, who knows? Could it have been an angel that the dog saw when he turned his eyes to the right and then suddenly just was pushed on? I don't know. It's crazy. I wish there was a video on it, but it happened. I promise you it happened. So anyway, just had to share that. You can tell I'm still running on adrenaline. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.